Purposely. Your life, God's purpose. Listen at onpurposely.com.
Fun fact. I went to 3 different high schools. Yeah. Okay, that really actually wasn't very fun. When I started high school, I went to a high school in California. And then during my sophomore year, we moved to Washington, D.C. And then in the middle of my junior year, we moved to Utah, a place I had never been. I knew no one. I had never traveled there. And when we got there, it was in the middle of winter. And I was really fortunate in that there were some girls who came alongside me and became really fast friends with me. And I thought, look at me being all popular. But I didn't factor in that there was some distraction going on. I'm Julie Lyles Carr. This is God on the Go, where we help you make the minutes matter, part of the Purposely Podcast Network. And we've been talking about when we get distracted, how distractions come along and pull our focus away from some of the things that are most important to us, from some of the relationships that are most important. And what I learned in that little period of time where I seemed to have all these new friends at that third high school I was going to, I came to realize that while these girls were nice girls, they'd kind of gotten distracted, and there ended up being some drama because there were other friends they had who started to feel like they weren't getting the same kind of attention they'd had. They were getting pulled away from some of the friendships that had been really important to them. It can be so easy to get distracted with your friends. There's somebody who comes along who seems a little funnier, or somebody who comes along who is new, or somebody who comes along who enjoys some of the same things you do, and it can be all too easy to let a friendship that's been really important in your life go away. I think a lot about the friendship of 2 guys in the Bible. Their names were David and Jonathan. Jonathan's dad was the king. David was someone who was going to become king. Jonathan and David actually shouldn't have been friends at all. They really should have kind of been enemies. And there were all kinds of distractions that came into their friendship because they had family issues and there were political issues and there should have been all kinds of jealousies and all kinds of things. But David and Jonathan didn't let their friendship get distracted by all of that. It makes me think of the verse from Proverbs 18, verse 24. Friends come and go, but a true friend sticks by you like family. Now listen, there are times that there are friendships that we need to let go of. And sometimes there are friendships that just sort of run their course and they're done. But I was amazed to discover this. Guess what? When do most of our most important friendships begin? Are you ready for this? Research shows that 50% of our friendships begin when we're between the ages of 5 to 10 years old. And can I just tell you, there are people that I was friends with back in elementary school who are still my friends today. Some of my very closest friends are the friends that I made in college, which now was kind of a long time ago. Those friendships are still important, even in the distractions of life, even in getting to know new people. And again, sometimes we have a friendship that's a bad influence on us. Sometimes there's a friendship that someone moves away and we don't stay in contact, and we don't have to feel guilty about that. But I think it's so important to remember that it's not about having the most friends. It's not about having the newest friends. It's about having the dearest friends, the people who encourage you, the people who love God, the people who you can help love God better. Those are the kinds of friends we want to stick with, and we don't want to get distracted all the time just by somebody who comes along who seems a little newer and shinier. Those are the kinds of friends we want to be, and to not get distracted away from the friends who love us best. Go to 89419 and text the word GO, G-O, and we'll send you a memory verse, discussion questions, all kinds of things to keep the conversation going. And a big thank you to our sponsor, George Fox University. At George Fox University, each student will be known personally, academically, and spiritually. I'll see you next time.